Your backyard birds have a warning system. It runs constantly. Every minute they are outside, every second they are feeding. And right now, on today, there is a chance that warning system has already fired, and you missed it. In this video, we are going to walk through 5 signs that a predator is actively hunting the birds in your yard. Signs that are happening right now, signs that most people walk past every single day without understanding what they mean. Most people who feed birds think about what they are giving. The seeds, the water, the shelter. Almost nobody thinks about what they are creating. A busy bird feeder is not just a kindness. It is a signal, visible from above, audible from a distance, a reliable, daily announcement that prey is available, at a known location, at a predictable time. Your yard has been noticed. The only question is whether you have noticed back. Sign number 1. Sudden mass silence. You know the feeling. One moment your yard is alive, birds calling, wings moving, feeders busy. And then in an instant, nothing. Every bird in your yard has frozen simultaneously. Not gradually, not one by one. All of them, at exactly the same moment. This is not coincidence. This is not random. This is a communication system that has been refined over millions of years. Birds maintain what researchers call an acoustic alarm network. The moment one bird detects a predator, it broadcasts a specific alarm call. Other birds in the area receive that call and immediately freeze or scatter. The silence itself is the alarm. When your yard goes completely silent and a predator is close, possibly already in visual range of your birds, possibly already committed to a strike. The next time your yard goes quiet, look up. Look at the tree line. Look at the fence posts. Something is there. Sign number 2. Feathers. Not 1 or 2. A concentrated patch on the ground, sometimes with a small depression in the grass or soil at the center. This is what a successful strike looks like from the ground. A hawk, most commonly a Cooper's hawk or sharp-shinned hawk, hits a bird at speed. The impact causes an immediate release of feathers at the point of contact. The hawk then carries the prey away. But the feathers stay exactly where the kill happened. That patch of feathers in your yard is not random. It is a strike site, a location where one of the birds you have been feeding, possibly for months, was taken. If you find feathers like this, look at the pattern. If they radiate outward from a central point, that is a kill site. If they are scattered loosely, the bird likely escaped but was hit. Either way, the predator found your yard, and it will come back. Sign number 3, and this one confuses almost every backyard birder who experiences it. Your birds stop coming to the feeder. The feeder is full. The seeds are fresh. The weather is fine. And yet, the birds that visit every single morning are suddenly absent. Or they are watching from a distance, approaching the feeder and then pulling back, landing briefly and immediately leaving. Most people assume this means they have done something wrong. Wrong seeds. Wrong feeder type. Something scared them away permanently. The real explanation is more unsettling. Your birds have assessed the area around your feeder, and they have concluded it is not safe. Birds evaluate feeding sites constantly. They weigh the food reward against the risk of predation at that specific location. When a predator has been active near a feeder, even if it is not currently visible, birds remember. They update their risk assessment. A feeder that birds are suddenly avoiding is not a feeder problem. It is a predator problem. Check directly above your feeder. Check the roof line. Check the tallest nearby trees. Cooper's hawks in particular have learned to perch directly above feeders, waiting for birds to return, knowing that hunger will eventually override fear. Sign number 4. One specific species vanishes from your yard. Not all your birds. Not a general reduction. One type, gone, while others continue as normal. This pattern points to something specific. Different predators hunt different prey. Sharp-shinned hawks specialize in small songbirds, sparrows, warblers, finches. Cooper's hawks target medium-sized birds. Robins, starlings, jays, merlins, small falcons pursue specific flight patterns. When one species disappears from your yard while others remain, a specialized predator has identified that species as its primary target at your location. The predator has not taken all your birds. It has taken its preferred prey efficiently, repeatedly, until that species no longer considers your yard safe. If you had a particular bird you looked forward to seeing every morning, a specific cardinal, a pair of chickadees that always arrived together, and they are suddenly gone, this is why. They did not leave. They were driven out, or worse. Sign number 5. And unlike the others, this one you will hear before you see it. Mobbing. A sudden eruption of bird calls. Aggressive, repetitive, urgent. Multiple species. Often species that never interact. Joining together in the same tree or area. Dive-bombing something. Taking turns. Not stopping. Mobbing is one of the most remarkable cooperative behaviors in the bird world. When a predator is detected, particularly a roosting owl or perched hawk, birds from across the yard and neighboring areas gather to harass it. They are not attacking. They cannot overpower a hawk or owl. They are advertising. The mobbing call is a broadcast, telling every bird in the area exactly where the predator is, its precise location, its species, its threat level, and it works. Predators that are mobbed successfully often relocate because the element of surprise, which is their primary hunting advantage, has been completely destroyed. If you hear mobbing in your yard, go outside. Look for the center point of the commotion. You will almost certainly find a predator sitting exactly where the birds are focused. And take note of the species involved. The birds are telling you something specific about the threat level. If you know how to listen. None of this means you should stop feeding birds, or tear down your feeders, or give up on your yard. It means something different. Place your feeders in the open, away from dense cover where cats can hide, but close enough to shrubs that birds have a 2-second escape route if needed. Learn the silence. The next time your yard goes quiet, stop. Look, do not move for 30 seconds. You will likely see what your birds already saw. Pay attention to what is missing. The absence of a bird is information. It is your yard telling you something changed. The birds in your yard are not passive. They are reading their environment constantly, making assessments, communicating danger, adapting. The only question is whether you are paying attention. Your backyard is not peaceful. It is managed by birds who are paying far more attention than you realized. They know something is out there. The question is, do you? If you have seen any of these 5 signs in your yard, especially the sudden silence or feather scatter, drop it in the comments. Tell me which predator you think was responsible. And if you want to know exactly which predators are most dangerous to backyard birds, and how to identify them, that video is next.